So the family is not there for the wrongfully convicted, and the few that stick around can't do it alone, such as myself. They know I don't have a loud enough voice. I don't have enough time in the day to reach out to everybody in the world. I already spend every free moment I have. I have no life because I'm fighting this wrongful conviction. But I already spent all of my time. But my biggest fear is, what if I'm not around? Who's going to continue this fight? Because it looks like this fight is going to go on for another couple decades. Who else is going to continue it when I'm not here? Okay, so the few that stick around can't do it alone, and they eventually give up. I'm on that point. I want to give up. I'm torn. In my mind, I have given up. I know that the wrongful conviction of Marcello Jackson is too big of a task for me to fight, for me to conquer, for me to overcome alone. I've pleaded, I've tried to raise and get momentum behind me, but despite my best effort, it's not happened. So in my mind, I've given up. I know it's not going to happen. But my heart won't let go. My heart won't let go. I love him too much. My heart can't believe that my husband will never come home until 2039. My heart don't want to believe that I could leave this earth without seeing him come home. Or my heart doesn't want to believe that I can lose my eyesight without seeing him come home. I don't want to believe that, especially knowing he's wrongfully convicted. Even people that have done their crimes have went to prison and gotten out way before him. And it feels like Marcello will never have his day. And I'm feeling like we just have to figure out how we can get through these next 17 years of this wrongful conviction. That's what we got to figure out. My mind knows it, but my heart won't let go. If it was me, which it is me, because that's my heart, I would want somebody to fight for me. They're not able, the wrongfully convicted are not able to fight for themselves. They can do only so much from behind those bars. And if I were wrongfully convicted, I would want somebody fighting for me. Somebody trying to bring me home. Somebody from the outside. Please help me. Please, please, you know I'm innocent. Please help me. So as long as he's there doing time, I'm going to be out here doing time. Okay, so number 11. Number 11 reason why wrongful convictions happen and they stand so long is because no one really cares. Unfortunately, nobody cares that it happens every day to many people unless it's them that's wrongfully convicted or their family members. Sometimes the family members don't care. But that's when they care, when it's them or their family members. Other than that, I feel like I've been pleading out to the world and crying before them. They all know when I'm posting something, they already know what it's about. And they won't help. I've set up so many things that if they took off, they can bring my husband's story to the forefront. But can't get the support. I also will link a video in the description box of all the things I've done over all these goddamn years trying to fight for my husband. They've amounted to nothing. My husband's no closer to home. The only thing that's brought him closer to coming home is 20 years has lapsed. He's done 20 years wrongfully. So that's the only thing that's brought him closer to home. So, number 11, once again, nobody cares unless it's them or their family members. But by then, it's too late. It's too late to care. Girl, my head on fire. And I got so emotional, so I know my blood pressure up, because this is a issue that really touches close to my heart. It's been my life's work fighting a wrongful conviction. And I'm telling you firsthand because I know firsthand why they happen and why they stand so long. So I will link in the description box if you feel compelled to help our family be back together again. My husband's GoFundMe, that after a whole entire year, I have only raised $125. Thank you everyone that has donated, because you didn't have to, and I'm truly grateful. But $125 will not afford the thousands of dollars of legal defense. I have made a petition a year ago, and I'm almost at 800 signatures. I'll also link that in the description box. But 800 signatures is not going to be anything that gets media attention or forces them to relook at this case. So I fight on. Feels like I'm fighting in vain, y'all. I feel like I wasted my life. I honestly feel like, I feel different now. When I was 20 and they first took my husband, I was like, no, there's a such thing as justice. And this is a mistake. And once people know that he's wrongfully convicted, he's going to be free. But my 40-year-old self knows all of that I just spent the last hour and something explaining to you. I know that it's a will and deal game. It's not about right or wrong, innocent or guilty. So I feel like I fought in vain and like I've wasted the last 20 years of my life, girl. But it is what it is, and I'll get up tomorrow and fight again. Anyways, hiss your girl can let